You want an electric bike that you can ride without having to change gears? Well, what you need is an electric bike with just one gear. Hang in there, I've got a lot of single-speed e-bikes to show you. It might be that you find the gearing system confusing, or you don't want the trouble of changing gears every time you come to a stop or climb up a hill, or it might be that you don't want the complexity of a derailleur, cassette, and shifter. Here I'll be presenting 10 single-speed electric bicycles of different frame designs and different power ratings in decreasing order of price from $2,000 to as little as $379 US. Prices change very fast, so you have to consider that these are the best approximation at this time, September 2022. If you stick around till the end, I'll show you the most unusual e-bike in the world, an electric bike with no gears, zero, not a single gear. One thing to consider is that when designing a single-gear bike, engineers must eliminate the entire category of electric bikes known as mid-drives. If you're new to electric bikes, there are two categories of electric bikes, mid-drives and hub drives. The mid-drive bicycle has the motor mounted in the pedal crank, whereas the hub drive has the motor mounted either in the middle of the rear wheel or the front wheel. The advantage of having the motor mounted in the middle of the bicycle's frame is that the motor couples with the rider to take best advantage of the bicycle's gear system. With a mid-drive, you must change gears every time you come to a stop at a corner or when you're going up a hill. So, the advantage of benefiting from changing gears is completely lost if you don't want the trouble of changing gears. Not only does it force you to constantly change gears, a mid-drive is mechanically more complicated since it's equipped with either a shifter, derailleur, and cassette or an internal gear hub. This means more parts that can go wrong and more wear on the chain. In addition to the advantage of not having to constantly change gears, you'll find that single-speed electric bikes are lighter, easier to maintain, and cost less than their multiple-speed counterparts. Another advantage of the single-gear configuration is that it allows the possibility of replacing the dirty, filthy, greasy chain with a clean carbon belt that is greaseless and silent and lasts 3 times as long as a chain. Before I begin showing you my choice of single-speed e-bikes, I want to point out that at the end of the video, I'll show you a table of description like this one for each of the bikes. I'll show each table for a few seconds, and if you want to spend more time viewing one, you can freeze the video. Without further ado, here's the lineup. We'll start with the most expensive one. It has a rather inappropriate name, the Baby Maker Standard Pro, which sells for $19.99 US. It's considered stealthy. You'll often hear this word, which refers to an e-bike that doesn't look at all like an electric bike because the battery, controller, and all the wiring are concealed in the frame. Stealthiness is a characteristic that some people find attractive. Maybe it's because these cyclists are too proud to be seen riding an electric bike, or maybe it's because of the aesthetics. The Baby Maker is completely bare of accoutrements like fenders, baggage rack, etc., except for a kickstand. It comes with hydraulic disc brakes, which are superior to rim brakes, and a belt drive. The belt never has to be lubricated, so it never gets greasy. The Baby Maker has a battery of 378 watt-hour capacity that's concealed in the down tube, cadence sensor with 5 levels of assistance, and weighs only 35 pounds. What's most remarkable about this e-bike is its sexy advertisement. The E-Glide SS Plus at $16.99. Here we have an electric bike with a standard frame and straight handlebars. It's propelled by a 36-volt, 350-watt hub motor, coupled with a 382 watt-hour canister-style battery on the down tube. It offers 3 levels of pedal assist, a disc brake at front, rim brake at the rear, a trigger throttle, which will take you 32 kilometers an hour or 20 miles an hour without pedaling, a nice console and LCD screen, and it comes with a kickstand but no baggage rack, fenders, chain guard, bottle cage, or lights. The Easy Motion Easygo Race at $12.99. A really striking looking bike with its red deep dish wheel rims. It has 28mm wide tires, a 250 watt motor, a very small capacity 208 watt-hour battery bizarrely attached to the back of the seat but removable for charging. Its stopping power is provided by rim brakes. The removable LCD screen shows 4 levels of assistance provided by torque sensing technology, which many people prefer. It has no fenders, no chain guard, no kickstand, no lights, no bottle cage mounts, no eyelets for installing a rack, and no throttle. Top speed is limited to 25 kilometers an hour or 16 miles an hour, as you would expect for a Europe legal bike. Here we have the Solera single speed by Aventon for $11.99. Available in 3 colors, this bike with a diamond frame and low-rise handlebars comes with a 350 watt motor powered by a 346 watt-hour removable battery concealed in a thick down tube. It has 5 levels of cadence sensing assistance and can be operated with a thumb throttle only if you don't feel like pedaling. Everything is controlled by a beautiful color screen and app. In the way of extras, it comes with a kickstand and front and rear lights. Fenders and front and rear racks can be added on. It weighs only 41 pounds, which compared to a 60-pound Pedigo City commuter is very light. A step-through model is available for $100 more. The 2 frame sizes accommodate riders from 5'1" to 6'4". Then we have the Roadster V2 offered at $10.95. This very stealthy bike by Ride One Up weighs only 33 pounds and comes completely devoid of accessories. It has a diamond frame and rather narrow straight handlebars and is powered by a 350 watt motor. The manufacturer decided to give it the more expensive carbon belt drive as opposed to chain drive and the cheaper rim brakes as opposed to disc brakes. The small display allows you to select 5 levels of pedal assist but no throttle. Of course, when you want the battery to be completely enclosed in a narrow down tube for the sake of good looks, you have to be happy with less battery. In this case, a non-removable 36-volt 252 watt-hour battery, which will drain very fast if you ride the Roadster at its maximum speed they claim to be 39 kilometers an hour or 24 miles an hour. We're into the under $1,000 single-speed e-bikes, the Propella SS selling for $9.99. This 35-pound electric bike is available in 1 size and 1 color scheme. It's made for riders between 5'4" and 6'2". Very stylish looking with its blue-rimmed wheels and flat handlebars. It's powered by a 250-watt Bafang hub motor. On the down tube, you'll see a small bullet-shaped battery with a capacity of only 250 watt-hours. On the handlebars, you'll see a display that shows 5 levels of assist, but it doesn't have a throttle. Since the battery is removable, you could extend your range by buying a second battery that you could carry as a spare. This is the RadMission with its recently reduced price. It's one heck of a bike for only $8.99, as you will see. Rad is a Canadian company that sells online only. The RadMission is the most complete electric bike in this lineup, and the price is unbeatable. This single-speed hybrid e-bike offers a choice of either diamond or step-through frame. Both have low-rise handlebars and a twist-grip throttle, 180mm disc brakes, and integrated front and rear lights. The RadMission is the most powerful single-speed bike that I've found, with its 48-volt 500-watt geared motor. On top of that, it's the one with the highest capacity battery, 504 watt-hours, located on the down tube. As for the weight, it's the heaviest of the bikes in this video, 48 pounds, and I don't know if that includes the 7-pound battery. When you order the bike, you can buy fenders, front and rear racks, and kickstand for an extra cost. Here is another Propella single-speed, the Mini, selling for $849. As the name implies, this 33-pound bike is little and is made for people under 6 feet tall. The 250-watt motor drives the 20-inch wheels to 29 kilometers an hour or 18 miles an hour. Also, like the SS, this Propella has a clear display with 5 levels of pedal assist and also doesn't have a throttle. On the plus side, it has disc brakes and a kickstand. However, its canister-style battery has a small capacity, 250 watt-hours. We continue downward in price. This is the Hurley Amped. As incredible as it may seem, here is a full-size electric bike for as little as $553. To boot, it comes with front and rear fenders and a headlight. You can choose either a conventional diamond frame or a mid-step frame. The mid-step frame comes equipped with fenders and swept-back handlebars. The diamond frame comes with a chain guard and straight handlebars. And this is one of the few single-speed e-bikes that comes with a throttle. You get your money's worth applies here as well as elsewhere in life. The motor is only 250 watts, the battery a measly 180 watt-hours, and the brakes are rim brakes. Now for the lowest cost bike in this list, the Jetson Bolt Pro. I first saw this funny looking miniature e-bike at Costco's, selling for $379 once converted to US currency. It comes with more accessories than some e-bikes 10 times the price. It can be found for as little as $300 in some places. It comes with small 14-inch wheels equipped with disc brakes. The handlebars fold down to make it slightly more portable, but its 43-pound weight sort of neutralizes that advantage. It's powered by a 350-watt hub motor, which is fed by a small capacity 216 watt-hour battery, and it can reach 25 kilometers an hour or 16 miles an hour. It has a headlight, a bell, a chain guard, fenders, a kickstand, and even a twist throttle. On the negative side, it has only one level of pedal assistance and doesn't come with a display. It doesn't have water bottle bosses, the seat can't be raised high enough for a tall person. But heck, for that price, it already offers much more than we could expect. The biggest downside is that a replacement battery is expensive relative to the cost of the entire bike, $170 US. It's not simple to install if you're not mechanically inclined, but if you enjoy tinkering, you'll find many YouTube videos describing how to buy a cheap Chinese-made battery and install it yourself. What if you already have a regular electric bike, a multi-speed e-bike, and you hate changing gears? You may not have to sell it. You might be able to convert it to single-speed with a single-speed conversion kit. If you're handy with bicycle repairs, there are many YouTube videos that show how to do it. If not, any bicycle shop could give you advice about the feasibility of converting your electric bike to single speed and could do the work for you. And now for the surprise I was keeping till the end. The e-bike with no gears, an unusual e-bike that sells for $1,000 called the JackRabbit. This is a quirky and fun mobility solution that is designed for taking you on short trips rapidly. And when you get to your destination, and since it's small and weighs only 24 pounds, you can just pick it up and take it inside with you. Its frame is very short, but its 20-inch wheels are larger than the Jetson's 14-inch wheels. You never have to change gears because it doesn't have any gears. A 350 watt motor in the rear hub is powered by the smallest capacity battery of the lot, 150 watt hours, which can power the bike for 15 kilometers at 19 kilometers an hour, or 9.5 miles at 12 miles an hour. Since there are no pedals, there are no gears and no chain. It's entirely operated with a throttle. Watch the full video review by Electric Bike Report, linked in the description. Griffin will take you for a road test where he determines its maneuverability, its range, its hill climbing ability, and portability. The bike is so small that one might think that he borrowed his son's bicycle. So, if you're a person who finds changing gears tiring or confusing or downright unpleasant, you can now rest assured that there is a one-speed electric bike out there for you. Now you can scroll through those tables I told you about. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you'd like more information about electric bikes, visit my website, www.robertberrio.com. Alternatively, have a look at the other videos on my channel. Thank you for your interest, and if you like my irresistible style, then you can do the 3 things that can make my channel more popular: like, subscribe, and comment.